There are two kinds of bastards, a figurative bastard and a literal bastard. Canada's current Prime Minister Mark Carney is a figurative bastard, and the Prime Minister in waiting Pierre Poilievre is a literal bastard. The definition of bastard is someone who is illegitimately born out of an illicit relationship. A figurative bastard is someone who has no allegiance to anyone. Let's tackle Mark Carney first. Carney is born and brought up in Canada. After his basic education, he went to USA and then England for higher education. Upon completing that, he joined Goldman Sachs Bank in US, which is a Jewish bank. During his job there, he was posted in some of the biggest cities of the world. Based upon these credentials, he was offered the deputy governor post in Bank of Canada, and eventually he became governor. And based upon these credentials, he was offered the position of governor of Bank of England. This was an unprecedented move because no country invites a foreigner to become head of their central bank. Perhaps Carney's Rothschild connections via Goldman Sachs Jewish Bank and London financial hub, which is also owned by Rothschild, helped him. Ultimately, Carney's term ended at Bank of England, and upon that time, he became a climate change czar at United Nations. Simultaneously, he has a major stake in Brookfield Properties Asset Management, which is primarily based in United States. And then, out of nowhere, Carney arrived on the scene of Liberal Party in Canada, and within few months, whatever happened, he ended up becoming Prime Minister of Canada. Up until at this point, he was living in US along with his family, and his daughter still lived there. By the way, Carney's eldest daughter is a transgender, just like most of the elite's first child is, for whatever reason. So you see from the career of Carney, he is a floater in Canada, in US, in England. He has deep connections via which he is moved from place to place wherever he is needed. And because he has no allegiance to anyone, wherever the power and control wants him, he goes there. I am calling him a figurative bastard who has no umbrella of morals and principles on him. And like an illegitimate child, he has no identity. Now let's move on to Pierre Poilievre, the future Prime Minister and star of Canada. Pierre Poilievre was born out of a 16-year-old high school student, and it's not known who his father is. It has never been declared. Perhaps Poilievre himself doesn't know even. Pierre Poilievre was adopted by a teacher couple with last name Poilievre, and that's where his last name comes from. When Poilievre was 12, his adoptive father declared himself to be gay, and he separated from his wife and went with another male partner. Poilievre's biological mom gave birth to another child, Poilievre's half-brother, when she was 18, and that father is not known either. But what's known is that was a different man than who Poilievre was born out of. You see, Pierre Poilievre is a literal bastard. It may not be important for a common person, but since he might be Prime Minister of Canada, it's important to know his background. For example, which country his father was from, because that can determine Pierre Poilievre's true allegiance. As even Poilievre knows who his father is, the theme of this video is that Canada is governed by a figurative bastard, and next one might be a literal bastard. And the one before Carney, Trudeau, was also figurative bastard, and some would say he was a literal bastard too, since he was Fidel Castro's son. So not going too much into Trudeau, the point is, why is Canada being governed by bastards? Just a hint, none of them is a genuine Canadian and patriot. They are deep state operatives who work for them and just do acting in front of Canadians. And the reason deep state picks bastards because they are easy to control and manipulate, because they have no true allegiance to anyone. For example, the Zelensky of Ukraine was a nude dancer in gay bars before he was picked to become the president of Ukraine to carry out a specific agenda. Please follow me if you want real news that concerns Canadians. My name is Amrit Bering and I am a patriot.